Hello and welcome back to the Honest Lab Horror Show, the show that we bring to you each and every Friday night. Why we do this on a Friday night? Because Friday night is horror night. Welcome back to the show, folks. Now, this is going to be a good one, right? Look at this man's mustache. This must be the best mustache that's ever made an appearance on this show. That is an epic mustache. This is actor and booking agent for Demeter Talent. So he books all the stars, all the cons that you could ever want, including a couple that I'm going to see at time of recording this weekend in For the Love of Horror Manchester. But this is Mr. Matt Osborn. How are you, sir?
Doing amazing, doing amazing. Thank you, thank you.
I thought, as I said, epic mustache.
I try, man.
Give it the twirl. Give it the twirl.
Yeah. I can't shave it off because it's become my entire personality. Like I try to shave it off all the time.
Usually does. My beard's the same. When people see me without my beard, I was just like, nope.
No, I'm at least 10 years younger without the mustache, but I haven't shaved it off now in almost 10 years. So
I know. I think maybe once in the 14 years that I've been with my missus, if even, she's seen me clean shaven.
My kids would die if I shaved.
Very rare. Very rare. Now we're having a baby this year, another one, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep my beard for like 6 to 8 months without shaving it, and then just shave it off. So you see the reaction.
I've done that. I did that with my twin girls. I shaved off my mustache, and one of them cried, and the other one ran away. So it was exactly like those videos. Exactly.
They didn't like you.
No, they were done real quick, and they don't. Now they're 14, and they won't let me shave it off.
And they still don't like you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a pleasure to have you on. I know you're in the process of getting ready to travel.
Yep.
Same as myself, but just not as long a flight.
A little bit longer flight, a little bit big hop over the pond, like a 10-hour flight to Dublin. So
yeah. So I'll be flying out of Dublin on the Friday. You'll be flying out on the Thursday.
Yep.
Should have hung around for a day. Could have made a day.
I want to, but I want to get to the hotel so I can sleep and get ready for the show. So it'll be nice.
The show is going to be insane.
Yep. Yeah, this is a great one. This is a big, cool, fun horror show for sure.
Absolutely. Well, it's the biggest one in Europe. I know, and people will say UK isn't in Europe anymore, but still, it's the biggest one. It's the biggest one this side of the Atlantic.
There you go.
So I'll tell you what. Before we get into the con and some other stuff, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Matt, and how you got into the business?
So the business of booking agent, I actually got into that from volunteering at conventions.
Nice.
So started just being a volunteer, like helping out. I actually used to run around with a bunch of guys doing security at conventions, and that slowly turned into meeting more and more people, and that slowly turned into getting into the other side of the business, like traveling with people, handling them at shows, and then eventually booking them, and where I end up right now. Nice. So yeah, it was just going out to shows, man, and hanging out and having a good time.
Nice. Yep. Yeah. And what about the acting side of the business?
The acting was I never thought I'd ever act in anything ever. And I was at Days of the Dead Atlanta. And we had a couple people booked there. I think Corey Taylor was one of them at the time. Deborah Foreman was there. And I was just there working, and I ran into Tom Devlin, who I just watched. Me and my kids had rewatched Face Off, that special effects makeup television show.
I was going to say the Nicolas Cage.
No, not the Nicolas Cage movie. It was a special effects makeup TV show. It was like a reality show where they all
I heard about it. Yeah.
Tom was on the first season. We rewatched. I saw him, and he kind of had a table in a bad spot, and I was like, "Hey, let's move your table, man. I'm a huge fan." And we moved his table. We talked, and we ended up talking that night at the bar. And he was just like, "Man," he's like, "You're hilarious. I'm making this movie. You should be in my movie." And look, I'd heard that before. I'm a kind of funny guy. I got a mustache. I'm out there talking to people, and I've had tons of people say stuff like that. But he was like, "No, seriously, I'm going to make this movie. I'm going to write you a part in it." And I was like, "Oh, sure, dude. Cool." Never thought anything of it. And he calls me up maybe 6 months later, and he's like, "I have this part in this movie, if we're really going to make it, you want to be in it. And I was like, absolutely.
I'm on
And
the
so that's
way.
how I ended up. I ended up flying from Dallas, Texas, where I lived at the time, to Las Vegas to film the movie with Tom.
Nice. And that movie was.
Uh, Teddy told me to.
Oh yeah, I seen you. I seen you promoting that there.
Yep.
Was it today or yesterday? You put it up.
Yeah, I put it up today. I put it up
Nice,
today. Just I was like, any of my UK friends who want to come check it out. I was gonna bring some DVDs, maybe some Blu-rays with me, some
nice,
posters.
nice. Get a couple of signatures off Matt there.
Yep.
It's one of those ones that I haven't seen because obviously indie horror doesn't transport well to Ireland,
All right. All right.
unless it comes on Amazon Prime.
You'll have to check now. Teddy is on Amazon.
Is it now? Let's have a look.
Yes. So have a
Live,
look real quick. Pause real
live.
fast because my TV came on real quick. Hold on, let me turn this thing off.
Yeah,
Sorry. I'm still here.
the
I
what?
literally, no joke, was playing Fortnite. All right, I'm back. I was playing Fortnite before we got on, and I left my TV on. It just cut to the TV.
Oh, nice,
It just
nice.
cut to like a channel playing the news or something.
Okay, it's asking me to do all sorts of puzzles to try and get in because I
Oh,
got it
okay.
on my phone. I'll check later.
Yeah. Because I know it. Do you guys have maybe I think there's a UK Amazon versus the US Amazon, so I don't
There
know
is,
if
yeah.
it's
We have an
where it's
Irish
at on
one over
there.
here as well, which is the problem.
Yeah.
So
But I'm gonna bring. I know I have a couple copies with me. I'm gonna try and bring them over there. Some Teddy. Teddy told me to, and then I think I have a couple copies of the After Dark, which is
I
a
see that
vampire
poster.
movie
I see
too.
that poster behind you there.
Yeah. I made myself a little grid of some of my greatest hits.
Nice. It
Um,
looks so that just from here, that looks like I don't know whether you're a wrestling fan, but it looks like Gangrel.
okay, that is Gangrel
Is it
in his first vampire role ever in this movie, The After Dark.
deadly?
Yeah. So Tom is a huge wrestling fan. Tom Devlin directed this, and Teddy, and he's a huge wrestling fan. So there's a lot of wrestling guys popping up in all these movies.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I couldn't make out who it was. It just reminded me of the hair. Well, it looks slicked back or bald.
Yeah. That your good call out because that's straight up Gangrel.
Nice,
Yep.
nice. All the posters. What's the one there on your right hand side?
Oh wait. This is Teddy. Slaughterhouse on the Hill is one Tom did. Nameless, and then this is They Call Her Headhunter. This was directed by Gary Orana.
Oh, nice. And what's the big one?
Right over here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is The Hateful Eight.
Oh, I
So
did not like that.
Walton Goggins is one of our clients. So
I
I got
love
Walton to
Walter
sign it for me.
Goggins. I
Yeah.
love him.
So this
He's
is in my bedroom. This is one of my favorite posters. But I've got Bruce Dern and Walton Goggins on it.
he's legitimately one of the most underappreciated, underrated actors on the
Yeah.
planet.
He crushes it. And then
Everything.
he's actually super nice guy.
I actually have a few friends that met him in LA a while back, and they were like, "Yeah, he was brilliant." He
Yeah.
just as if he was nobody. Like obviously he's a big movie star, but he was just didn't care. Stood, talked to
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, we've done a couple. I'm trying to think of how many signings we've done with him, but we've done 4 or 5 signings with him. Crushes it with the fans. He doesn't care how tired he is. He works hard. He gets out there, has a great time. He's amazing.
Yeah, I love him as an actor. I actually rewatched Sons of Anarchy recently, and you know what? I forgot that he was in it until
Yeah.
he came into it, and I was like, "My God!"
How can he be such a hot girl? You know what I mean? Like that's the weirdest part of Sons of Anarchy. Is I'm like, why is Walton so hot as a lady?
And then I rewatched Predators recently as well,
Yeah,
and I was like,
that's a good one.
He's so good.
He's
He's
super
just
good in
good in
that.
everything.
I definitely like. I watched God, that Mel Gibson movie, the Santa Claus one, the big fat guy or whatever it was called. But Walton's in it too, and he's like the bad guy. And I totally forgot. And I was like, oh my god, he's great in that too.
Mel Gibson done a Santa Claus movie.
Yeah. He did that one where it's like oh my god, it's called something silly like the big old man or old man or something. But yeah,
I
he's Santa
haven't seen that.
Claus.
Didn't even know about it.
And Walton's the bad guy in that too. And he's the bad guy in Ant-Man. He's great in I
Oh,
mean, he's great in
Fat
everything.
Man.
Fat Man. That's it. Fat
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, no, he's just a beast in everything. Doesn't matter. You could play a lamppost and he'd be brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, I love Fallout right now. Like,
I
that's
haven't
been a
watched
really
that,
fun thing to
so
watch him in. Yeah. Yeah. Fallout's amazing. He's great.
he's the guy with no nose, isn't he?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
The ghoul.
yeah. I don't know. I never played the game. I just know the lads were telling me about the show, and I'm like, oh, I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
Right.
I'm edging my way down the list.
For sure. But
So
yeah. But yeah, that's how I got in the movies with Tom. Randomly, Tom sucked me in. And then almost all these movies, except for They Call Her Headhunter that Gary directed, all the rest of the movies I've been in are Tom Devlin either directed it or like produced it.
nice,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I obviously haven't, like as I said, they're not widely available here, so
Yeah.
I take what I get when I pop up, but I will check them out if I can, if they're on Prime.
Yeah. I think for sure Teddy told me to is on Amazon. I think Las Vegas Frankenstein. I don't have that one up on the wall. That one I did with Tom. I think that one's also on Amazon.
Interesting. I will.
Yeah,
I'll make a note to check now when I get off
for
here because
sure.
all the puzzles are coming up on my phone. I don't have the headspace for it right now. Um, but obviously you meet Tom, you go into acting.
Yep.
Um, did it help that, or were you an agent before that, or
Yeah. I was
yeah,
booking people before that.
no. So the, was there some? If we get you, do we get somebody else, or make it easier getting someone
I
else?
get that. I get that a lot. I get a lot of Tom's never done that, but I've had other people who, before I was even acting, would come up to me who maybe made some short films and stuff. And I've connected clients. Like if they're legit and they send a real offer and they want someone to be in the movie, I send it to my clients. I mean, I let them know, hey, these guys are really interested. I'm not their theatrical agent. That's who books them in movies and film
Yeah,
and TV. But I'll pass something on if it's someone who brings me a legit offer and sends me a professional email and a legit offer. I'll send it on to either their manager, their agent, or to them, and just go, hey, I want you to check this out because it's not my normal thing I work in. But
yeah,
if it's something that can make them some money, I'm all for it.
absolutely. And like
Yeah.
you're looking after them even when you're not looking after them. Then that way, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for
So
sure. I mean, I've had some crazy people come and go, I'm making a movie in my garage this weekend. Do you think Ray Wise will come do it with me? And I'm like, no.
do you have a big bag of money?
Yeah, I'm like, sorry, I just don't think the garage is right for him right now. But I was like, email me, and I never hear from those guys. But I've sent some offers on to people who've actually done the movies, so
Nice.
it's
But
pretty
like,
cool. Yeah.
and I do think horror. I don't know whether they're all horror that you get, but I do find that a lot of people are more than willing to be in sort of indie horrors and uh, indie projects. It seems to be such a resurgence as of late, especially in the last few years. Um,
Oh, for sure.
yeah, indie movies they're just killing it at the minute. So
Yeah, and like some clients I have only do SAG stuff, so I kind of know those clients. Some clients will do some indie stuff, some SAG stuff, some different stuff, and so I mean, if it's an opportunity to get their face out there, to be in something, and also make a little bit of money that weekend, maybe just for a day or two on a shoot, boom. Like in Teddy, I'm gonna forget some people I meant to write down, but Teddy told me to Felissa Rose, Lisa Wilcox. CJ Graham, just to name a few, are just cameos all in the movie.
legends.
Yeah.
Legends, especially the two. Like, for me, obviously, Nightmare on Elm Street is my favorite film or favorite horror
Yeah.
film. So the whole franchise for me kind of holds a special place, and obviously Lisa being in that.
Yep.
Um,
And Lisa lives out here in Vegas too. I
oh,
see
really?
Lisa all the time. Yeah.
Nice. Never been to Vegas. I'll get there.
Yeah.
I was supposed to get there for my 30th, but COVID came and ruined that.
Yeah.
So
COVID lame.
I'm not so sure. Maybe for my 40th.
Right. There you go.
So we'll get there eventually.
Sure.
But yeah, so like looking at that when you get brought in, obviously some people will do what they can to try and help themselves across the way, and like that's just the nature of the business, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
So obviously you've gone on to do a few films, so I'm just gonna hit your IMDb up to knock it off the
Oh, I
10.
don't, you know what? Don't even look at my IMDb. I don't even have, I've never even really done my IMDb. I think
Oh,
there's like two or three that are silly that other people have done for me, but I've never even sat down and really knocked it out.
oh, okay. Never
I
mind
can
then.
give you the whole, I mean, most of what's behind me is like I did Teddy Told Me To. And
Yeah,
then I went and did, we did Las Vegas Frankenstein. That has Noah Hathaway in it.
nice.
Um, you could look at Tom's IMDb. Well, no, Tom's is insane. And then I did The After Dark, Slaughterhouse on the Hill, Nameless. Um, we just have the trailer for It Steals Your Skin is just coming out right now. And so yeah, tons of stuff with Tom.
Nice. So
Yeah.
that's the connection that just isn't gonna break.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've done some other things. Here's the deal. I've had people hit me up that want to do movies at conventions, and they ask me, "Hey, I'd love for you to be my movie. I saw you in Tom's. I saw you do Gary's movie," and I'm like, "Love to," because Gary's "It Steals Your Skin," or no, they call her Headhunter, is also on Tubi right now, and I believe that's on Amazon as well. If you want to check that one out, that one is Tabitha Stevens in it, Katie Morgan, um, but a lot of people come up to me and are like, "Hey, I really want you to do this movie," and I've shot some other movies with people; they've never come out. That's kind of the frustrating thing. I don't mind coming out and shooting a movie, but with the age of GoFundMe's, and all the different crowdfunding weird stuff that's out there, some of these movies never get made.
They,
Like
they never come out like.
they never come out, they never get finished. You go shoot a scene and just I've done that a lot. I've done a lot of that stuff, and I don't even talk about them necessarily because they just fizzle out and disappear. And I never hear from the director again. I never hear from anyone again. And I'm like, okay,
It is
you
what it
know,
is, isn't it?
yeah.
So
So whenever I talk to a director or anyone, producer, right, anyone who kind of approaches me, my only clause is if I want to come out and I be in your movie, I want it to come out. Like, tell me this thing's coming out. Like, what's your plan to get this movie done? And like, what platforms are you looking to put it on? Where are you going to put it? And if they kind of sound like they have no idea what I'm talking about, then that's when I'm a little hesitant to get involved.
I mean, I get that. It's basically like going to someone for a loan, though, really, isn't it? What's
Yeah.
your business plan here? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like if you just say you're obviously based in Vegas, so if someone offers you a movie part, they're obviously going to fly you out anyway.
Yep.
So it's not going to cost. It shouldn't cost you anything to your
Yeah.
agent, right?
Yeah.
Which is fine. But do you really want to give up that time where you could be doing something else? You could be with family.
Yeah.
You could do for
It's
a film that's
it's
not going to come out.
time. And look, it's time. And no matter how small your part is or whatever you're doing in the movie, if you take it seriously, like even if you have a small, like the new movie that we're about to come out, that's going to come out here real soon, is It Steals Your Skin. And in it, I'm like a sleazy club owner guy. And I mean, I had quite a bit of dialogue for something we shot over like 2 days. And I worked on that for weeks, like, to be kind of off book. So I knew my lines, I knew what I was doing. That was a lot of like reading the lines before I went to bed and working on them in the shower and having someone work the lines with me, so I could just walk in and be like, what are we doing? This is where we're shooting it. This table, cool. Let's boom and knock it out. And so even though it's 1 or 2 days of shooting, that's at least a couple of weeks of putting in the work of being like aware of what we're doing, you know?
Please, please tell me you're like this in the club at some stage.
I haven't, the only movie I do the mustache in is, they call her Headhunter. Gary, like one time I went to Gary and I was like, Gary, I'm thinking about shaving the mustache off. And Gary was like, that's your look, bro. That's your whole thing. Don't shave off the mustache. But he had a little drawing and like he had this little he'd mapped out kind of the scenes we were doing and he had a little storyboard drawn out and in one of the storyboards he's like Matt twirls his mustache like in that movie I'm the butcher, so it's like the butcher twirls his mustache.
Oh, you're doing the Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York.
I've gotten that. People are like, "You look like that dude from Gangs of New York," and I'm like, "Thanks, I'll take that
Daniel
all day."
Day-Lewis, one of the
Yeah,
greatest actors of all time.
yeah, dude. The only comparison we have is that we mildly look alike with a mustache. That's it. He's a tremendous actor. I'm
You
terrible.
need the chops.
Yeah. Bring it down a little bit. I try and keep it clean. I'm a little scruffly right now. We'll see.
Nah, we'll be ready for Saturday.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll be ready for Saturday. Funny enough, you're actually going to be, I'm going to say, the third guest that's ever been on this show that I'll have met in person.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
obviously, we are talking off screen, and met the legendary Doug Tate.
Yes.
He was gas. Fucker, I still owe him a receipt for hitting me in the ribs, but that's a different story. He's a big guy.
Yeah. He's a big guy. Like I said, he's a cool guy, man. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah. Met Phil Falcone,
Okay.
who obviously was the Damien Downs right hand man for Terrifier franchise.
Yeah.
Met him in
I've met him
Dublin.
before.
Met him in Dublin in November. He was cool.
Yeah.
Then there'll be yourself.
Awesome. I'm proud.
I think
Excited.
I think that's it. There might be one more, but I'm forgetting who it is, and I forget.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No. Yeah. You're like, if I did meet you,
Yeah,
I've had a couple of drinks.
I may or may not. I may or may not be inebriated at the time. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the con. So we might as well jump into some of the con then. So you're obviously
Yep.
flying over
Yep.
on this week for the love of horror,
Yep. For the love
with a
of
few
horror.
of your clients.
Yes, sir.
I'd imagine that's going to be are you all flying over on the one plane?
No.
Oh,
Everyone's in different spots in different places, but most of them, like David Patrick Kelly, he's flying in a day behind me. He flies in on Friday.
go.
So I want to get in a little early. I like to get in early just in case anything goes wrong. I'm on
Yeah.
the ground. So
Boots on
they're
the ground
flying,
and all
most of them
that.
are flying in on Friday or coming in by train.
By wait, or they're flying into London then or something.
Yeah, and taking the train in, I think. Yeah.
I
I have
don't
to
envy
look at
that.
everyone's stuff.
I don't envy that journey.
I didn't. I almost took a train, and then my thing was I'm an American, right? So, and I'm a silly American from like Dallas, Texas, and Las Vegas. So there's no trains, there's none of that stuff. And when I'm in New York or Chicago, I'm such a green, like I'm just like, what train am I on? Oh my, I'm going the wrong way. Like I mess it up every time. So I was like, I wanted to just fly in as direct to Manchester as I could
Yeah,
without being on train.
Manchester's fairly handy though from the airport. It's only like 20 minutes.
Okay, awesome,
So
awesome.
into the I don't know where you're staying. Obviously, don't mention it on screen where you're staying.
Yeah. No. It's
Probably
cool. It looks cool, so I'm excited. But yeah,
probably
no,
not
no
a,
train.
probably not a good idea to mention it, but
No. Then we'll be fighting off stalkers. Like, you know, usually I'll tell you this: Comic Con fans, whether it's horror, sci-fi, whatever, are usually really respectful and super cool. There's
yeah.
a very small percentage of people who make it not cool and try and come to the airport or a hotel, but the rest of them are always great. And even if they're at the hotel and they see us, they're usually very kind. Like, hello, you're awesome.
Well, I'll give you a funny one. So we were at the con in November, and Joseph Whip was there.
Okay.
What a man, right? So we had myself and my mate Ted, who's going to the con this week. We had a running joke that we were going to say to him when we met him. I'm obviously a Nightmare on Elm Street fan, and he's a massive
Yeah.
Scream fan. I was like, "How in God's earth did you get a promotion?" Right? So
Yeah.
we had it all worked out, right? So we found this. We were sitting down for a while having something to eat, and we were upstairs, and we found this little area. And next thing you know, the elevator opens because he's obviously in a wheelchair for
Yeah.
some parts of it, right? And Audi comes out in the wheelchair, and they were trying to get the key to open the door so he could go in and have his lunch. So we got to have a conversation. Now, I wasn't going to bother him, do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
a full on conversation with him for about 5 minutes while they're open. So we asked him then, we said it to him, he says, "How did you get promoted?" Said, "I don't know, but I'll keep on going." But like he was complete, like he could have stood there or sat there and talked to us for an hour if it took that long. He did. He would. Generally, some people would be like, I just want to go and just leave me
Yeah.
alone. He had all the time in the world for everybody that came up
Yeah.
to him.
Man, most of the people, most actors and actresses that get into this, going out on the circuit and doing conventions, they do it because they love the fans.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
I'd
they
say so.
they truly really like it. And so getting a chance to stop and sort of have a convo, man, I very rarely had to cut anyone off ever. I mean, sometimes people go on and you're like, okay, like we're ready to go. But for the most part, people are real, excited both on both sides. The actors are excited, fans are excited.
But I will say now, we were at the Dublin Horror Con again in November, and I went into the bathroom, and there was David Howard Thornton in the bathroom having a conversation. Me and him were having a conversation, washing hands, like. Um, and then there was a few like met Danielle Harris walking around. And she was extremely nice.
Yep. She's
Um,
super nice. David's nice.
who else? Who was it? Oh, Ken Derek Mears was there, right? So Derek's
Yeah.
going to do his Q&A, and I said hello to him as he walked by. So he decided to stop and come back to our table because we had a table for the podcast.
Okay.
And he stood at the table having a conversation with us for a few minutes until he got dragged away to go and do his Q&A. And I was like,
Right.
sorry.
Yeah. You're like, ah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I did Nashville, a show in Nashville last weekend, and Derek was there too. Super nice guy.
he's a huge guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's huge.
Uh,
He's have one of he does the, standing table to sign because he's like just huge.
yeah, so when he was at For the Love of Horror a couple of years ago, we seen him, and he was sitting down at the time. It was early in the morning, so obviously he rotates between it, but he had a higher table than everyone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Right, and I was like, he doesn't look that big. And then someone got in a selfie with him, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, he big.
Yep.
He,
Anytime I see an actor that tall, I'm like, you're going to play a monster.
uh,
Trust me.
you sir are a slasher or a creature
Yeah.
or something. He was
For
actually a
sure.
perfect build for Jason, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, I love Kane Hodder, and he'll kill me if he ever sees this. But like, man, Kane's the smallest one. He's got. I mean, he's so like when you really see Kane Hodder, he's one of my favorite Jasons, but he's a littler dude than all those guys. Like
Uh,
Douglas is big,
he's a big
Derek's
unit, yeah.
big. I mean, CJ's big. I mean, most of them are pretty big. Some of the older guys are a little shorter, but even what's his name from Freddy versus Jason? I forget his name. He's big dude.
Oh, Ken.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've had Ken on the show twice. Ken's a top drawer. Sorry, I met Ken in person as well. I knew I forgot there was someone else.
Okay, there you go. That was it,
Yeah,
Ken. Yeah,
yeah,
Ken's great, man. I was talking to him just about being a werewolf and about being Jason, but yeah, he's a good one.
yeah. He was great. He's obviously in Wrong Turn, which is another big franchise that I love.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Wrong Turn classics.
fucking love Wrong Turn. I had Rob Schmidt, who directed the first one, on the show.
Sick.
Um, and then obviously Ken, who was in the second one, and I had Sadie Katz, who was in the sixth one. So I'm getting there. I'm getting my
Yeah,
way
yeah, yeah.
through.
You're getting there. You've almost got the whole cast.
Yeah. There's only about 400 others to do, but
Yeah,
I will say though, I don't know. Like, obviously, you're a horror fan, right? So, do you
yeah,
know
yeah,
the film The Mutilator?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, I've had like the whole cast of basically number two on,
That's
because
sick.
number one is one of my favorite films.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And actually, there was sad news about the first one today. Obviously, Jack Chatham passed away this morning.
Yeah, I saw
Um,
that.
sad times, sad times. Rest in peace, Big Ed.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, with some of these, the older you get and your favorite franchises, they start getting a little bit older and you're like, "Argh." And I see them so much, I mean, this is my full-time gig. So I mean, I see them on the road all the time and I'm always like, like I want to I go say hi sometimes because I'm like, some of these guys are getting up there, Make sure to say
You
hi
get
when you
you
see them.
get do you get to sit behind then and like have lunch with them and all, or do you all have lunch in the same place? Or
Yeah, 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 yeah. Like me and DP, or like when I'm with my clients, I'm always just wherever. Like if they go have lunch or what, I'll go with them. Or sometimes they're like, "Hey, I'm going to my hotel room," and I'm like, "Cool, I'm going to go in the green room and have lunch and take off." But I got a pretty all access pass when I'm at the show, so I'm all around.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd say this one's probably a little different. I don't know what it's like over there, but I imagine most of them are in hotels and things. But this one isn't.
Yeah, there's convention centers and then there's like hotel shows. Hotel shows are usually the ones that are really, really fun because people are staying there, they're partying, they're running around all weekend. The bigger convention shows are, the convention centers. If there's not a hotel connected, those are a little bit more like the grander shows, where they have like 50, 60 guests. But
Mm.
there's shows like that. I mean, the US, I tell people, because people are like, what do you do for work? I tell them and they don't get it. But I'm like, every weekend in the United States of America, there's a show in every state almost. I mean, literally, I
Is that
have,
much?
oh man, I think I have a spreadsheet that has close to like, I think I'm almost at 1,000 shows just of a spreadsheet where I email shows, my client list and, interest in booking or, do you want to do this year, that this year? And I email them. And I mean, I'm at almost 1,000 and I find a new one every day. I get an email from a new show every day or find one on the socials. It just pops up.
Nice. Well,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
that's amazing though. I know obviously America's huge and whatnot, like, but to have
Yeah.
one every weekend somewhere is crazy.
Somewhere. I mean, there's 10 shows every weekend somewhere. I mean, it's insane. Like, it's just, there's never not a weekend, there's not a show somewhere.
Nice. I'd love to get to an American show just to see
Yeah,
the
there's
difference.
I'll tell you, if you ever want to plan a show, if you're doing horror, it's going to be my top three are probably Texas Frightmare Weekend in Dallas, Texas, Spooky Empire in Orlando, and the Mad Monsters, which are in like North Carolina and like Arizona, like Phoenix.
Nice.
Those three shows, if you go to one of those, you're going to have I mean, it's worth the flight over. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I know a former guest that we've had on the show, Rick Danford, they do MegaCon.
yeah,
You
MegaCon, that's
know,
a cool one.
yeah, that looked I seen some of the pictures from the one just gone and it looked sick.
Yeah, there's big ones like Comic Palooza down in Houston is huge. New York Comic Con. I mean, it's we had Walton there. I mean, there's just huge shows. But if you're looking for like a fun horror show, those are my three favorite horror shows. Like we have Warwick Davis. We have a bunch of guests that are gonna be at the Spooky Empire in Orlando, so that's gonna be
I
fun.
actually forgot that you had him on your client list. I only rewatched Leprechaun franchise. I hadn't seen it. I'd seen the first one probably when I was about 10 or 11.
Yeah.
And I hadn't watched them since. And I'm literally only after finishing it. I forgot how fucking funny some of the part. Obviously, I'd seen
Oh
clips from them. And I was like, he's
yeah,
just
yeah,
a
yeah.
genius.
They're
But
insane.
I
Like
can never not hear Willow when he talks, though. I'm like, oh,
yeah, like for sure, Willow, of course. I mean, I'm of that. I'm turning 48 in about a month, so I mean, Willow for sure. I think of him, but then yeah, Leprechaun, man, what a jam, what a crazy franchise.
and just the little
Classic.
jingles that he uses to kill everybody, it's hilarious.
Yeah,
But like everyone says that. Like I was actually talking to someone recently about him, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Willow this," and I think they said Harry Potter.
yeah, Harry Potter.
I was like, no, like even for me, obviously Willow's the big one, and I love Willow. I think it's an amazing movie. Wasn't
Yeah,
sold on the TV show.
yeah,
I didn't think it was needed, but
right.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't. If it's gonna make money, they're gonna do it. But I'm
right.
like if someone tells me I'm like Leprechaun is the one that I'll think because I know he's done seven, I think, of them or eight.
Yeah, it's gotta be 8, I think, right?
Yeah. Well, sorry, I'm not fully finished the franchise. I'm up to Leprechaun Back to the Hood. I
Back
think
to
it's
the Hood.
I think it's the
Classic.
last one.
I like the one where he's in outer space. That's like Leprechaun in outer space. It's
Yeah,
classic.
that's six. I think that's the last one I just watched, where he
Yeah.
gets blown up into a big giant thing. It's
Yeah,
hilarious,
he's a giant leprechaun. It's crazy.
and he's got his little wife in it. Well, not little, she's big, but yeah, good. That
Yeah.
was it was good. Like I don't know why I never really got into them when I was younger because it should have been
Yeah.
right down my
Oh, for
line.
sure.
But
Like I love Jason X. Like I love Jason. I like a lot of stuff when it goes to outer space as a horror fan. I'm like, man, like I watched Event Horizon last night.
So
before I went to
fucking
bed.
good.
Fucking good. I mean, like, so there's something scary about outer space, even when it's being cheesy, it's kind of cool.
I mean, I seen Jason X when it came out. I used to hang around in a video shop, and when it came out, not. I love the character, but I'm not a mad fan on the movies. Like, I've seen them all. I know I've seen
Yeah.
them all, and I know the first one more than I know the rest of them.
Yeah.
But Jason X for me has the best kill,
Oh yeah.
the liquid nitrogen one.
The liquid nitrogen one. Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
sick.
And that's
That
only just, I think it's part four where he puts the campers in the sleeping bag and starts whacking the tree.
yeah, that's oh god.
It's either
Trying to
four
think
or
of what
five.
yeah, that one's a good one, man.
Yeah.
And Judy Aronson getting killed in the boat, in the inflatable boat when he stabs her from underneath. That's a good one. That's a good
So,
kill.
ironically, for me, one of the only kills in horror that's actually really scared me ever since I've been watching horror was in the original Friday the 13th. So, when Kevin Bacon gets killed.
Oh, with the arrow from
Yeah.
underneath. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
when I was younger, and obviously I lived in my mom and dad's house, the bed I had was very similar to that bed. And I was like,
Yeah, the
nah.
bunk beds.
I was like, that bitch ain't getting me. Look that. And I'd be
Yeah,
always lying there
that's
and I'd be like, uh-oh. Any noise you hear, I'm like, "Ugh."
yeah. What the yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you though. Like Nightmare on Elm Street's my favorite franchise. Like if you're in my living room's all just autograph stuff from that franchise. Like that's one of my favorites.
I
Like
do. I must say, I
all
love
of
it.
them.
Like
All of
it.
them. Uh we hit Ira and Ken up in Steel City this last weekend, up in Pittsburgh. They were up there doing a little Dream Warriors thing. Um But yeah, I love Nightmare on Elm Street. That's my favorite one. I love two. I love three. I actually love four and five. I love Alice. But I mean, I love Freddy's Dead. That's one of my favorite ones. Freddy's Dead. I
It's
love that one. Like so much.
it's
The 3D. I saw that in the movie theater. My mom took me when I was a kid to see that one in the movie theater. I got to see it with 3D glasses and everything.
it's the one where he's
One of my
playing the
favorites.
video game, isn't it?
Yeah. Where he has the power glove, and then like he does the whole. His daughter is Lisa Zane, plays his daughter, and like we have Leslie Dean is one of our clients, and she's one of the kids that he's after. She's like the kung fu kid. He beats him
I
up.
mean, I mean, like that. Like when everyone talks about movies and stuff, and like movie company production companies, everyone forgets that franchise saved New Line Cinema.
Oh yeah,
And obviously, it's not. It's obviously well more documented now, and like obviously up above the door, New Line had the house that Freddie built and stuff.
yeah,
But like, people seem to forget when they talk about horror, and they're like, "Oh, it never really does anything for anybody." And then you look back at that. Without that, you don't get Lord of the Rings at New Line. You don't get
yeah,
anything like that. It's a long way to go back.
yeah.
Mm,
There's a lot of things Freddie bought for other people for sure.
yeah. I mean, like the original Nightmare on Elm Street is the first horror film I seen. Sorry, it's
Yeah,
the first one I vaguely remember making myself watch. So my parents said to me there was always three movies I was never allowed to watch. So Nightmare on Elm Street was one, Texas Chainsaw was another one, and The
classic.
Exorcist was the third one. And I'd seen them all by the
Ooh.
time I was 12.
My kids still haven't seen Exorcist. Like I haven't let them see that. They've seen the entire Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
There,
Um,
I think that's a bit
I
different though, isn't it? It's a bit
yeah,
more comedy based. Like there's
yeah.
no.
It's
It,
scary. There's fun. The thing with Texas Chainsaw Massacre is, and I'm from Texas, so that's a big hit for all of us. But um, yeah, it's gore, it's raw. That's what I call Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Where people are like, "Why don't you like it a lot?" I'm like, "I love it, but it's like so raw that I don't want to watch it." It's like The Hills Have Eyes, like that sort of genre where it was like so real and so raw
yeah,
that it's just disturbing. It like smells. You can't smell the movie, but it smells bad. You know what I mean? Like
you just know it stinks.
yeah, it's just gross. And we did me and Tom we filmed a movie called it's not out yet, it's still editing, but we're calling it the working title. I don't know if he's totally sold on this, but it's called Laughter Face. Basically, we did a shot by shot remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but we're clowns.
I'm all in.
So we just shot the whole movie with like literally we had Texas Chainsaw Massacre on a laptop, and we would watch the scene and then shoot the scene. And I'm the hitchhiker, the character,
Oh,
but I'm a ringmaster, the tattooed man ringmaster. So I just have a jacket on, but I have no shirt on. I'm real tattooed. And like I do the whole scene where I'm in the van. And I'll give you a little sneak peek into the movie is instead of cutting my hand with the razor blade, I rub clown makeup on my hand all weird. And they all get freaked out and they kick me out. And I rub my hand on the side of the van. And when they get to the gas station, it has a perfect smiley face on the
yeah.
side in the makeup.
I need to
So
see that. Because
yeah,
for me, I love the original one up
yeah.
until the dinner scene, and then I hate it. I actually just if I could turn that movie off. Now I have a thing where I won't turn a movie off.
Yeah,
If I could turn that movie off just then,
right.
it's perfect.
Yeah, I
But
feel you on that.
the whole granddad coming back to life just doesn't do it for me. The whole Marlon Burns screaming does my skull in, and I get that that's what would happen because
Yeah,
that's obviously what's happening. But whatever. But the whole granddad coming back to life just ruins it for me. I'm done.
yeah. I can be totally honest with you. I hadn't watched that movie in 20 years, and Tom was like, "I want you to be a hitchhiker in it. It'll be great." And I was like, "Sure." And he's like, "Look, we're just gonna I just want you to watch it, and that's you're gonna do the parts." I was like, "Cool." I watched that movie like I don't even know like 30 times, leading up to starting shooting, and just to kind of get in the mood of the character and kind of the vibe. And um yeah, man, I actually liked it. I was like, man, I haven't watched it in so long and I'm older now, so I'm like, okay, I can get with this movie, but
I
there's
de-
little
I, de-
things about it.
I do. I definitely appreciate it. Like, and you
Yeah,
can see what they've done, especially at the time. And
yeah.
like when you're watching it, you're like, oh, I can feel how warm that is. Like, it's not
Oh
often
yeah.
you see a movie when you can see the heat lines going through it.
Yep.
But for
Yeah,
me,
for sure.
I'm one of the minority of people that will say I will die on the hill that the old Tree remake is better.
I like it. I mean, I'm like I said, that's one of those franchises for me where do I like two more? Do I like three? Kind of like like
No,
it's kind of like I liked it as it got weirder and more insane.
no, no. I'm not even mad on two. Everyone loves two. I'm not mad on
Yeah,
two. Like, give me the two, the 74 and the O three remake, and then
yeah,
I can be done. See that 2022 one? That can go in the
yeah.
bin somewhere. And I'm
That
sorry if you
one
have
was
if
weird.
you
Everyone was really excited about that, and I kind of
oh I
watched it
was
and I was
I
like,
was very
okay,
excited for it.
yeah.
Very excited.
To
And
me, the first thing I thought of I was like, is this Hatchet? Like, I don't know. Like, it felt
I
just
love
too
Hatchet.
new. I love Hatchet. Like, I love all the Hatchet movies. I mean,
I only watched them
but
recently.
what's up?
I only watched them recently.
Oh, really? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, the Victor Crowley one had Felissa Rose in it, and at the time she was a client, and like Chase Williamson, who's one of our clients too, he was in
Oh,
Victor
the
Crowley.
last one, I was like, Victor Crowley? I was like, what?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
actual
Victor
the
Crowley,
last
the one that
one.
wasn't called Hatchet, yeah. There was the one in the
Yeah, yeah,
swamp
yeah. It's called Victor Crowley.
with the plane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
Dave
enjoyed that
Sheridan.
one.
Yeah,
He's
Dave
so
Sheridan
fucking
is the
funny.
plane
He's
guy.
so
He's
funny.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know whether you've seen him and Felissa's newest movie. I don't know, there might be other ones since then. New Fear's Evil. New,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The one
new
where
yeah, New Fear Evil. New Year's Fears. New Fear's
is
Evil.
is
PJ
that the one where
Starks
it's
and
they're like
Eric.
locked in the house or
They're in the
whatever? What is it like?
business.
It's like a
New Fear's
Christmas
Eve.
thing.
New Fear's
Okay.
Eve.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen that. Yep, yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tom actually worked on that movie. I think
Really?
Tom did maybe some of the special effects or something on that.
Yeah.
Tom
I had
Devlin.
I
Yeah.
had PJ and Eric on short earlier on in the year, and it's just so good. Like I love Felissa Rose. She's just
Oh, she's great. I worked with her for many, many, many years, and she's still a friend. Like love her to death. Anytime I see her, it's like we haven't missed a beat.
nice. I know our our record holding appearance, Daniel John Carney's one of our best friends as well. I don't know whether you know him, do you?
Well, who was it again?
Daniel John Carney.
Oh no, I don't know.
He's good friends with her, and he's in everything now. Every indie project, indie horror, he's just involved in.
Oh, dude, you know what? I think I know. I think I know who you're talking about. I think I know his face.
He's so
I
fucking good. He
yeah.
just turns his hand to everything. Now he's singing, and I'm like, what the fuck can't you do?
Dude, like you said earlier when we were talking, it's like indie horror is so it's hot right now. It's fun. People are making cool movies. Like everyone's making movies. It seems like everyone's doing guest, little cameos and fun stuff. Like I turn on movies all the time and I can't believe who I'm seeing in different things. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, funny that you go to Hatchet. So I always remember back to Hatchet 2 or Hatchet 3 when they had the great Sid Haig in it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Dude, Sid.
he's a racist asshole, and it's so funny.
Dude,
And
Sid's great, man. I did one of his last shows before he passed away. I was at the show with a couple clients of mine. We had dinner. It was me and Sid. A couple other people were there, and but it was me, Sid, and Eric Stolhansky from Super Troopers and Club Dread, and we all sat in this corner and just talked the whole night. It was great.
he actually started following me there recently when I put up about the anniversary of Club Dread. I love Club Dread.
Oh my God. My 44th birthday at my house out in Dallas before I moved here, I had a Club Dread birthday party and I flew Eric Stolhansky out to my house to sign autographs for all my friends and hang out. He hung out and we watched Club Dread and Super Troopers 2.
Oh, you couldn't have brought
Yeah.
me, no?
Dude, I could have, man. Me and Eric, I love Eric, man. We met years ago and I'm booking him now and working with him, but
How are
man, he's one
you?
of my favorite people.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
tried to follow me on Instagram after I shared it out.
Yeah, he's great, dude. He's such a good, and his wife will tell you that like the sophisticated broken lizard fan is a Club Dread fan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know loads of people that love Super Troopers and Beer Fest, and
yeah, they're all good.
they're like, and then I mentioned Club Dread. Oh, I didn't like that. I was like, how do you not like Club Dread? I was like, it's like the ultimate of everything.
Yeah, most people for me, they're just like I mentioned Club Dread right away, and they're like, "Oh, I never watched that one. I saw," because I mean, I've seen everything those guys have done, like Puddle Cruiser, all the Club Dread, all the Super Trooper stuff, Beer Fest, Slam and Salmon. I'm a huge fan of the Broken Lizard guys, like huge fan.
I have seen the two Super Troopers. There's
Yeah.
obviously another one coming out now, which I'm
Yep.
stoked for. I've seen Beer Fest. I've seen Club Dread. Did they do beer pong?
No, they did the Slam and Salmon, which is the one where they're waiters.
Sorry, Beer Fest. Beer Fest is
Beer,
the one with the beer
yeah,
pong.
Beer
Where
Fest.
all the yeah,
Yeah.
that one
The
was good.
Slam and Salmon and the Puddle Cruiser was like their first movie they ever did, which
He
is a
actually,
really
I seen him. He put up something there recently, and it was like 20 years or more of the Broken Lizard group. I was like, I don't. It just blows my mind. I was like, I've been watching these movies for years.
yeah,
And, but yeah, Club Dread is clinically underrated.
for sure.
Mm, So, oh, we've guests.
I know I'm about to have to go pick up my daughter from school.
But I'll tell you what, I won't hold you much longer then, right? I'll throw you the questions
No,
that
no, you're good. You're good. Let me just text her real quick. All right, boom, back in. Okay,
I
shoot.
gotta throw you the questions that I
Yes,
throw to everyone at the end of the the interview, right? Give me your
cool.
top five horror movies.
Top five horror movies of all time in no particular order. Can I go no particular order?
You can.
Okay. Um, almost in order. Club Dread, Super
Lovely.
Troopers, Love Eric, Fun Police.
Super
Um,
Troopers isn't a horror movie.
no, Club Dread. I mean, I'm
Right.
sorry. He was the Fun Police. My bad. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I get you. I get you.
Restart.
Yeah.
So number one, I think is I love Club Dread. He was the Fun Police. Eric Slansky, love
You
him.
don't even know how much I quote that movie.
Oh my God, there's so
Mm,
many good. I mean, oh my God. Well, okay, here's the deal, real quick. My daughter, my twin daughters, one of my twin daughters, her name is Penelope. Penelope.
Penelope.
Penelope. We call her
Penelope.
Penelope. What's up, Penelope? So Club Dread, um, Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon.
I believe we're getting a second one of those.
Yes, we are. I
Robert England just
flew
announced it, didn't he?
I flew Nathan Basil out to my house for my 40th birthday party and did a behind the mask birthday bash.
So
That's how much I love
when
that
it's your
movie.
next big party, can you fly me out?
Yeah. You're on the list. I'm getting you on the list.
I'll do the Chris Jericho and be like, you just made the list.
You just made the list. So Club Dread, Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon, um, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge.
Ooh.
um, golly, so
So
tough. Okay, trying to think of what I've really been into. Oh, John dies at the end. Does that count
I'm
as a
not
horror
sure I know that
movie?
one. Is
It's
that the
not.
zombie one?
No, John dies at the end is it's like that Lovecraft kind of movie by the director who did Phantasm and all that stuff. Don.
Oh, I haven't seen that one then.
Yeah. Okay. So John dies at the end, and then I'm gonna say I Madman.
So you've made 5 picks there that haven't been mentioned at all yet.
Yeah, those are my bangers.
Nice.
Those are my top. Event Horizon is right there. Freddy's Dead is right there. I mean, those are like my top 7. If I had to throw
Nice.
2 more in.
Now, right. So the last question I'm going to throw to you then, right?
Got it.
Give me your top 5 John Carpenter movies.
Oh my God, top 5 John Carpenter movies.
Now, there's a caveat to
Um.
this one, right? This episode doesn't come out unless you hit the right answer.
Oh
There's one
fuck. Well,
movie out
one,
of
I
the
almost want to be
5.
like, is there 5 John Carpenter movies? No, there is. Uh, I mean, The Thing. I'd have to do.
Best remake ever.
Yep. And then Prince of Darkness,
Good
which I
shout, but
love.
not the right answer.
Did he did he do that Body Bags?
He
Did he do
did.
the whole movie Body Bags? Or were
I
there
don't know if he done the
individual
whole thing.
directors?
He done some of it.
Yeah. I love Body Bags. I love him in the intro of it. Um and then what's his trilogy? So In the Mouth of Madness.
Prince of Darkness and the Thing.
Yep, those are I love those 3. I watch them on New Year's Eve all the time. And then I mean Halloween.
Still not the right answer.
um what's because Wes Craven did Last House on the Left. I'm trying to think of what's another John Carpenter film that I'm missing. Oh God, I'm so bad.
It's only the greatest one I've ever the greatest film ever made.
God, it's the greatest film ever made. John Carpenter.
Kurt Russell.
Oh, Escape from New York, which they're
Nope.
about to redo. No, is it Escape from New York or
Nope. Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble in Little China?
My favorite movie of all time.
I was like, did he direct Escape? I mean, Big Trouble in Little China. I like it. Is it my favorite? It's pretty quotable. It's a solid one. It's like the prequel to Mortal Kombat, right? It's like
Well, that's where they got Raiden from.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. I watched it with my 9-year-old recently for the first time.
Yeah. That's a good one. I did the first horror movie I watched with all my kids, all 6 of them is Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, the Cheeto Brothers. I'm so sad I won't be. I'm so sad that we'll have to leave before that screens on Sunday.
Yeah. They're just it's scary, it's funny, it's goofy. It's the perfect intro to horror.
I'm in the mix of showing him horror films, but I'm trying to limit the nudity and sex bit.
Yeah.
So he's only 9, but he's got autism and ADHD. So I'm just like, oh, I can't be doing that now. I can't have him going in being like, I seen this lady getting killed and
Lady
she was
got
naked.
Yeah, you never know what your kids are gonna say.
Well,
I told someone that was actually in the I won't name who it was, but I told someone that was in the Scream franchise. We watched Scream with our daughters. I mean, when they were 12, all that had been made. And I felt like Scream was the perfect one because there's no sex. There's not a lot of nudity.
well
Really,
there is, isn't there? There's the scene when Sydney and.
But that's so mellow. Like, it's not. Do you know one of the movies I like the most was Nicolas Cage? What was that movie? Now I'm gonna blank on the name when I'm on like the one where it's like Five Nights at Freddy's, but it wasn't Five Nights at Freddy's.
Willy's Wonderland.
Oh, Willy's Wonderland. Willy's Wonderland, I thought was gonna be great for my kids, and you put it on, and then there's that crazy boob scene
Nice.
where they're like making out, and it's just boobs and grinding, and then like the crocodile eats them. that, and it's like 5 minutes of the movie. I'm like, it didn't have to be that much, you know.
I don't
So
know.
I like that Scream has a little bit sprinkled in, but it's very, and it's not very gory. It's pretty straightforward.
I see. I let him watch now. He's watched the two Five Nights at Freddy's. He's watched.
Yeah,
Um, he watched. Sorry, Big Trouble. I know it's not horror, but I let him
yeah,
watch Jaws. He was at me for weeks to watch Jaws.
yeah,
Weeks
yeah,
and weeks and weeks, and so many little things happened where I messed around saying that the movie we're going to see in the cinema cancelled and we're going to see Jaws. He was playing a game and it had Jaws in the background and stuff. So I was like, for 2 hours and 8 minutes, he sat in that sofa, did not move, glued to the screen, and I was like, yes.
yeah. Jaws is a classic. I was talking about that. I was at a show with Miss Sherilyn Finn, and we were talking about how scary Jaws was when it came out. Like how scary that movie made me scared to be in the bathtub.
Nice. I see. I love sharks. Sharks and snakes were my animals that I loved growing up. So
Yeah.
I knew the thing, but I keep my ass out the sea.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. No
Uh,
way, dude. I don't do that.
I ain't going in the sea. But Matt, it's been a pleasure. I look forward to
Pleasure.
meeting you over the weekend.
Yes. I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Hopefully you're busy enough that it'll have to wait. But I'll see you some stage over the weekend.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll hang out. I mean, make sure to try and get it because I want I want a local, regular UK person to help me do some UK type stuff.
Yeah. Well, as I said, we're over early on the Friday if you want to do something. But
Yeah, for sure. If no one hits me up about if no clients drag me away to do something exciting, I will absolutely hit you up.
absolutely. But I'm looking forward to meeting you over the weekend. Hopefully it's a cracking weekend. It always is.
Oh, we will. We'll have a good time.
And hopefully we'll have you back on the show anytime you're around.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hit me up, man. Anytime. I'll come on and talk about scary movies with you.
But what I'll do, Matt, is I'll leave this the way I finish every single Friday night. In the words of the great George A. Romero, ladies and gentlemen, stay scared.